Okay, so to all the people that said Ross isn't saying we need clear labeling, let me show you his first video. There it is, Accursed Farms, the largest campaign ever to stop publishers from destroying games. What does he put here? He puts his own little label. This game will cease working after 1 year. Now, I'm actually convinced Ross might actually have dyslexia after he wrote that, because obviously that's poor English. I would just say this game will cease to work eventually. But that's because I am a game developer, and I understand that game developers and big publishers, corporate or indie, shouldn't be forced to come up with a time frame for when their game is going to end. Especially seeing as how literally all video games crash after a certain time period. This happens because whether the game is online or not, the client-side files are no longer updated to work with newer hardware. The reason this happens is because video games are delicate with something called timing. I've seen a lot of software developers that don't understand this concept of timing that are arguing for keeping games alive forever. I'm, again, for that idea. The problem with that idea to keep games and any software alive forever is the fact that hardware becomes newer and newer in time. And if you don't update the software, it may stop working with newer hardware. Now, the good news is this problem should, in theory, get better with time, but it's not for certain. The theory would be, as computers get faster, games will get faster to keep up with the timing of faster computers. Thus, in the future, games will not crash as much. But again, this is only in theory. The reason you just saw a prototype crash on my computer was because the game is so old, it has calls that may last upwards of half a second or a second, and my GPU just skips straight over that. These calls are happening in the graphics buffer itself, so it's crashing the game. And most importantly, the developer cannot predict when this is going to happen. They can only sunset the game, stop working on it, and pray that computers don't get so much faster that it outperforms their game and makes their game stop working.